I, Frankenstein. I don't care. I, Frankenstein stars Aaron Eckhart as the character of Frankenstein, and he runs into this group of gargoyles, and this leader of the gargoyles starts calling him Adam because she feels that he has something in him that is similar to humanity. He then learns of this war going on between the gargoyles and these creatures that are coming from the underworld, and the big evil leader of all these guys is Bill Nighy. Stop that. Not that one. Wow, this is a bad movie. And it's too bad because the writer-director of this movie, Stuart Beattie, wrote one of my favorite movies of all time, Collateral. But besides Collateral, he hasn't really done a movie as good as that film, but this movie is written and directed by him. And my word, this is a train wreck. Let's just start with a couple positives that I can think of. For one, Aaron Eckhart is trying. He's trying in the role of Frankenstein. He's given it his all. I feel for him in every single shot because I really like this actor. He's a very good actor. He's given great performances in the past in movies like Aaron Brockovich, Thank You for Smoking, The Dark Knight. The guy can act. Here he is saddled with an absolutely horrible role in a terrible movie, and I don't know why he even picked this script. I mean, everything about it just feels so incredibly Sci-Fi Channel movie of the week. Another positive is that the director did not overuse shaky cam or quick cutting. He did a lot of wide takes of action, which was really cool, and I like the fact that he did that. Bill Nighy is really relishing the role. You know, he's got that Davy Jones thing going. You cannot save mankind. Nothing can stop their demise. And that's all I can think of. This movie is absolute crap. The CGI is incredibly bad at times. There were times where certain gargoyles were on the screen and they were all flapping their wings, and I was reminded of Birdemic. Have you ever seen Birdemic? The effects are better than Birdemic. I'm aware of that. I'm talking about the way the wings are flapping so fast and fake. It looked so incredibly unrealistic. It took me out of the movie almost every single time one of these things was on screen. Now, of course, in one of these movies, you have to have a girl write some sort of love interest. Well, let's have a couple forced scenes where Frankenstein's with this blonde chick who's this scientist who's trying to resuscitate rats by using electricity, and then the leader of the underworld, Bill Nighy's character, is like, ooh, I like that because I want to resuscitate a whole bunch of my old dead army so that we can fight against these gargoyles. Let's use this woman. Actually, no, Frankenstein, you got to go and protect that woman because of that. Oh, guess what? She learns of this war between gargoyles and demons from the underworld and that Frankenstein actually exists. Guess what? She accepts it with a completely straight face in like a minute. Not a single essence of, wow, I'm surprised there's some sort of mythological war between creatures that I never knew ever existed and I've heard about from fairy tales my entire life, but that's okay because I'm currently electrocuting a rat at home trying to resuscitate it because that's what I do with my spare time, so I guess it's possible that Frankenstein might exist. She doesn't even have an ounce of surprise by all of this. I'd be freaking shaking, man. I'd be like, what is the... There's an immortal creature in front of me and there's gargoyles everywhere. What's going on? She's just like, oh, look at these gargoyles. Oh, it's great. This movie just felt like it started and then ended and absolutely nothing happened. Not an ounce of character development. Nothing really of any importance happened, even though everyone on screen is acting like everything is so important, because you don't give a crap about anyone in this movie. And the way this film is directed, it is paced so poorly. Big scenes that are supposed to feel big don't feel big at all. Then all of a sudden we're in another huge scene and another huge scene. There's gargoyles flying everywhere and you're supposed to care, but you don't, because this movie is directed and written so incredibly poorly. The makeup is so cheesy. I was laughing half the time anyone came on screen with their monster faces. It was pretty hilarious, actually. There is an aspect to this movie where you can actually watch it and laugh at how bad it is, but unfortunately, there isn't enough funny stuff in it to warrant the so bad that it's good title. This is just an awful movie. I, Frankenstein, I'm gonna have to give you a D- simply because Aaron Eckhart was trying. A couple of the fight scenes looked like they were actually doing choreography for once, which was great. Besides that, this movie is an absolute atrocity and a complete joke at what they were trying to do. It's basically Resident Evil combined with Underworld and Blade, but not Blade 1 and 2, Blade Trinity. So guys, if you've seen I, Frankenstein, I don't recommend it. Let me know what you thought of it below, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.